Facilite seu dia a dia com a tecnologia do notebook Sim 4030. A combinação do processador Intel Pentium Dual-Core com os 2 GB de memória resultam em um ótimo desempenho. Na tela de 14 polegadas com tecnologia LED, você vê imagens com altíssima definição. Muito bom, não é mesmo? São 320 HD reservados para guardar seus arquivos de músicas, vídeos e o que mais precisar. Ah, e o touchpad com toque múltiplo facilita a navegação. Completo, vem com o sistema operacional Windows 7, além de entrada HDMI e USB, que proporcionam maior conectividade com outros dispositivos compatíveis. Garanta já o seu notebook Sim 4030.
May 4th. Yay! And yeah, so this is a 10.1-inch TFT display with 1200 by 1920 resolution. That's about 224 pixels per inch. Sony is kind of known by, to a large degree, at least in the TV set world, for their great displays.
Absolutely.
And this kind of follows into that. The display is powered by their triluminous display for mobile, which they've been doing triluminous displays in TVs for quite a while. I'm not sure I completely understand exactly the science behind it.
Do you see any kind of difference with the
Well, I see a vibrance. There's definitely a certain
okay.
vibrance to the screen. Things are really punchy. It's kind of similar to what you might see in Super AMOLED displays, where when you take a look at a Super AMOLED display, things just kind of seem to pop out a little bit more. And you definitely get that through this display. They also have an X reality setting for the screen. They put a lot of time and focus, obviously, into the screen, and that's kind of one of the big selling points here, and they totally deliver on that. Just the viewing angles are fantastic. You can go off axis on this, and it's pretty great. Outside viewing, like in bright sunlight, like especially today because we're super sunny outside, it's pretty good if you ramp it all the way up, but of course that comes at the cost of battery, so keep that in mind. But yeah, I mean, the screen's fantastic. My only complaint really is, and I don't know if this is the screen technology or what it is, but touch responsiveness. There were a lot of times where if I tap at what I'm used to tapping on my phone, or the pressure that I tap on my tablets at home, sometimes it just wouldn't register the tap. And I'm not sure if it's me or if it's the tablet, but it happened regularly throughout the course of the week.
Okay.
Haven't seen any other reviewers really point that out. So it could be just me. And of course, now that I'm trying to replicate it, I can't. So
of course,
maybe it's not a big
deal.
Now. The big selling point here, I reviewed the Z1 tablet last year, and again, it's very similar in the sense that it's super thin and light. I mean, this thing is ridiculously thin and light. 6.4 millimeters thick. That's 0.5 millimeters thinner than the Z1. And the Z1 was pretty darn thin as well. Here you go.
Wow. I was expecting it to be heavier, but it's just
it's almost like a stack of paper.
Throw it like a frisbee.
It's almost like you're carrying around a tiny little stack of
It weighs less than my
paper.
couponing binder.
There you go. See, and that's pretty light.
Yeah, it's very light.
But yeah, so obviously it has that going for it. It's IP58, IP58, which is dust and water resistant. So as a result, you have to kind of be okay with the fact that some of these ports are closed.
They're covered.
They're covered. Which isn't my favorite thing in the world. Having
I don't
said
mind
that,
it, but I have nails.
Right, okay, so nails definitely help, and they have a little bit of a notch in there so you can get under it. It kind of sucks when you want to plug something in really quick and you can't because the port cover's on it. But that's your trade-off, right? That's what makes it water resistant. We'll dunk it here in a second when I'm done talking about it.
This is Joyce Chow for MBN and News Video Web. We're here at Consumer Product Events, and we are celebrating weddings and wedding gear this time. And we are here with Nathan Papadopoulos, here with Seagate. And Nathan, I have to tell you, okay, I am totally unbiased. Really? But I absolutely love Seagate. I do.
It's just me, huh?
No. Yes. But I use their products all the time, but what's really exciting is they have some new products out that you are absolutely going to love. Can you tell us about it, Nathan?
So the first thing that I'm showing you here is I have an iPad in my hand. Obviously, Seagate's not making iPads, but we do make hard drives. The thing with the iPad is there's no way to connect external storage to it, and you're also limited to the amount of storage you could have. But with the GoFlex satellite product there, you could actually have all of your content and be able to view it on the hard drive.
That's cool.
So it wirelessly connects. So I can show you a video here. This video is playing from the hard drive there. It's actually a Discovery Channel video that we already have loaded on the drive that's actually approved. We're working with Discovery Channel.
That is very cool.
So as far as weddings are concerned, when a couple gets married, it's the first time that they're really starting to collect all their memories, and they're doing this with pictures and videos. And the thing is, everything's digital now. You don't have a shoebox to throw all the negatives and film in. And they need to be backing that up. If they want it to last a generation or longer, they need to have all that content that they could share with their friends and family in the future. Also, iPads are a great way to share that stuff, and you could put all of it on this hard drive and be able to share it wirelessly.
Yeah, I love this because, as many of you know, if you've got an iPad, okay, you do not have those little SD cards that you put in. So being able to have the wireless storage is perfect because, see, part of it is when you're going on your honeymoon, you're probably, okay, you're